Yo, welcome to the live stream here at Trippy Commentaries on a Friday evening. Thank you guys for joining up. Really appreciate it. Shout out to Jamie Evans, Freakbot2. Good to see you back in here. And the Doctor. A lot of people joining up on a Friday, as we should have an epic live stream this evening. I'm RJ. And definitely make sure to stay tuned, guys. Have a lot of special things planned for you. We really appreciate everything. You guys are an epic community. And it's just cool that we can all join up for some cool events like this, you know, on a Friday. We all kind of chill together, even though we're in different parts of the world. So what I wanted to do here in this live stream investigation is check out the Black Cellphones. Right now, there's been a lot of investigating going on when it comes to the GTA 5 Chiliad Mystery. A lot of things have been discovered recently, and other things have just been looked at because they seem to correlate with other discoveries. It's pretty exciting, especially because we might actually have a payoff to the Chiliad Mystery when it's all said and done. And in this episode here, this live stream, I wanted to look at the Black Cellphones. That seems to be something that hasn't really been talked about as of late, just because everything else has been a little bit more loud in the discussion. Let's start it off here at the, we have the Fort Zancudo UFO, of course. In the last GTA 5 Chiliad Mystery live stream, we revisited the UFO. It's another thing that probably needs to be talked about more. Is it an Easter egg that's just meant to be found and kind of looked at, and I guess it can fuck around with you a little bit, or maybe there's more to it? I think maybe the Chiliad Mystery can correlate to that UFO when it's all said and done, hopefully giving us a drivable version, or if there is some possibility of a jetpack being at the end of this mystery, and maybe it's that UFO that has it. But I really just wanted to say thank you guys for joining up for that live stream. It was a pretty big one, and you guys, of course, gave us a lot of great comments there, a lot of good ideas when it comes to, for right now, you know, it's the biggest Easter egg in the game, that Zancudo UFO. It's kind of cool to find that thing for the first time back in the day. Well, maybe there's still something more when it comes to that. And one thing I kind of correlate to it right now is the Black Cellphone. For those of you who aren't familiar with it, the Black Cellphone is, it's a number that you put into your phone. So it's not a cheat or anything, but when you put it into your phone, it gives you a new phone. I'm not sure why. It's a bigger phone. Of course, it is a black one. And perhaps more mysterious out of all of it is, you know, it also puts an explosion right over your head. So what the hell's going on there? You know, it's kind of funny how on top of this mysterious Black Cellphone, you're also now able to make a random explosion directly above you, which I guess, for what it's worth, is something we could not do before that. So maybe that has something to do with the mystery, or something else to do with the game altogether. It's just one of those unexplainable things that you have here in the game. I mean, there's some other cool stuff that's clearly an Easter egg. I don't know if you can call the Black Cellphones an Easter egg. It seems to be an oddity or something unexplained. Now, what we were thinking about when it comes to the Black Cellphones is, what can we do, you know, when it comes to the mystery? How can we apply that to doing something else? We did try to put the number in on top of that UFO in the past, you know, the Zancudo UFO that we were just on. Nothing happened. It was pretty cool to have that explosion on top of the UFO, and I already see you guys mentioning Independence Day a couple times in the chat there. I always thought that it might be a way to put a virus into the UFO, just like they did in Independence Day, or at least the first one. We do have the second Independence Day coming out this year. Well, another application we have for the Black Cellphone, as you can see the sun, it's in that same exact form that you see the Zancudo UFO beam down into the bunker there of Fort Zancudo. But the one application that we have not tried yet is using it during yoga. We just talked about yoga recently as we visited Mount Gordo. It's one of 2 locations that you can do yoga in the game. Well, when you do yoga, you actually take your phone and you put it into one of those, I guess it's like a stereo base. So that is a thing that we can actually do to use our cell phone. And other than taking pictures, it's really one of the only things. So we're going to try to do some yoga here, as well as some other things. But it'll be cool to use the Black Cellphone cheat and then put that cell phone into the bass, you know, the stereo bass there for us to do the yoga. Maybe that is, of course, a step. We'll find out live. I know a lot of you guys have told us to do that, so we're going to try it here on a Friday live stream. Really hope you guys had a good week. I know, you know, in this day and age, it's all about getting through the week and then having a good time during the weekend. I feel bad for those of you who have to work or do some things during the weekends, as hopefully you guys can find some time to relax, enjoy yourselves, and we will definitely provide some content and some exploring here in GTA 5, as well as some other games during the weekend to give you something to relax and chill too. A lot of people just love getting into the Chiliad Mystery because it's something fun to do here in Grand Theft Auto 5. I mean, look how epic this place is. It's massive. I see something new every day. Really one of the biggest games we've ever seen. And Rockstar is it's no secret they put Easter eggs all over their games, as we've seen with the UFO there to start off the stream. Perhaps there's still an Easter egg that is still hidden. A lot of people just don't know what to make of it, you know what I mean? They think that everything possibly could be found in the game, but this is such a massive game. It's such a timeless game. We'll be able to play this one forever. It's so fun. It's like a fully functional movie, interactable movie. Oh, watch out. That I think that there's still a lot of things that are left to be uncovered in the game, and one of the funnest things to do in the game is just to explore it, see what you can find. Maybe you'll find something that nobody else has discovered before. Heading to Michael's house. He's got the mansion here on the north side of Los Santos. I've got to go to Los Angeles, man. I've only been there once, and it was when I was young. Definitely would like to check it out because I bet you it looks exactly like Los Santos. I got to hit up Los Angeles. Here we are. Michael's house. Daddy's home, motherfuckers. Shout out to Lil Bullet. Appreciate you joining up. Oh. As I give a shout out, I'm running into the door. Hey, Jimmy's here. Gotta love Jimmy, one of my favorite characters in the game. And as other people have mentioned before, I mean, he's one of those characters that has a pretty cool story arc. Other characters in the game, seems like they're a little bit open-ended. But Jimmy, not so much, man. He starts off as a bit of a douchebag, pain-in-the-ass kid. Ends off the game as being a pretty cool guy. I mean, look at him. He's actually exercising. Can you believe that? Although he does have pizza on the ground there, so. What do we have here? Interesting looking magazine he has. What are you looking at, Jimmy? A horn? Let's back up a little bit. And you guys are probably going to want to, of course, look at the cell phone here. You can see the blue background. Each character has a background that's pretty unique with their character, of course. Michael has that blue background, which will change when we put in the Black Cellphone sheet there, or number. Alright, so is it just a nudie magazine? Maybe it's like horny? Bring out the beast. Alright, it's interesting. I don't think I've seen that before. Definitely have done a lot of chilling here in Jimmy's room, though. There's a lot to look at. I think this door here, a lot of people have said this door, this closet door here, which doesn't open. I mean, it's probably just a closet, but it also may connect to this door right here. This room's always been so mysterious because it reminds me of that same Chiliad Mystery green we see everywhere. This door's closed. Not that I believe there's anything too special in there. You have some inverted color pictures of flowers here, blue flowers. Pretty epic stained glass window, guys. I love stained glass, man. It's cool to have that in your closet. That shows you Michael is definitely a baller. He has pulled off many heists. A lot of really cool stuff to find here in Michael's house. What's going on in the daughter's room? What are you doing? Anything going on in here? I don't see anything. I believe she will probably become a porn star. Let me know what you guys think. I really appreciate the comment, Ray Gunter. You know, it really means a lot to me. You guys obviously give me a lot of support, as just want to bring you guys epic content. I used to be a huge fan of G4. I don't know if you guys watched G4 back in the day. It was a gaming channel, and you know that channel no longer is in existence. And really, right before they went away, they kind of changed their format anyways. So nobody really cared when they did go away. Well, now it's YouTube that brings, you know, the gaming to us. It's kind of like pretty much a better version of G4 right here on YouTube. You can check out any gaming content you want. Some interesting stuff here on the table here. Looks like we have the plane ticket out to the northeast there when Michael confronts Trevor at the cemetery in North Yankton. Nothing much going on in here. So let's go ahead and head to the backyard. Just wanted to do a chill little walkthrough once again, guys, bringing you a Friday live stream. Hopefully you guys can chill, maybe sit back, maybe do a shot. If you have some liquor in the cabinet, do a shot so that way you can just kick back and feel a little bit trippy as we do some investigating. Hey, maybe we have something cool to discover in this episode. Once again, I'll be putting in the Black Cellphone number while we do some yoga. And while we do the yoga, I also wanted to discuss a couple other things going on here in the Chiliad Mystery. We will have some videos coming up here at Trippy Commentaries where we go into some of the epic discoveries and recent findings here with the Chiliad Mystery. Man, that plane seems like it's flying awfully low, doesn't it? Unfortunately, too far away for us to blow up. I don't think I have the homing missile. RPG, damn it. Definitely need to stop at the gun store and pick that up. Michael has a baller's pad, man. Jeez, so much going on here. Alright, so let's go ahead and input the Black Cellphones number. I'm wondering if there's a location here in the house that we should maybe try it at. Whoa, what's the plane doing? No, the airport is the other way. Oh my gosh, what the hell's going on here? Something doesn't look right. I think the pilot is clearly drunk. Okay, maybe it's just heading out now? Ah, still can't blow it up. Well, we wish you guys luck on the plane. Very worried about the passengers. Who the hell are you? What are you doing?
Leaving the desert. Keep working hard, Carlos.
Carlos. What are you doing here? Hinterland? You gonna give us a hint, Carlos?
You all good, Carlos? Hey, Carlos. Keep up the good work.
Huh. Doesn't really speak much English, apparently. Took a shot of bourbon? Hell yeah, James Drake. That's awesome, dude. Really appreciate that. That's what I'm talking about. Exactly. Bull Casher Gaming, nice name. He's saying we're all drunk. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Very well said. Okay, so if you guys are also playing GTA, that's another thing you can do while watching the live stream. Kick on some GTA, maybe you can do the same thing I'm doing here in the live stream. Okay, so let's put in the Black Cellphones number. If you guys want to also put in the number. Let's see, the cell phone is always tricky to use. Let's see here. Which button is it? Internet contacts? Here it is. I think you have to go to contacts and then do one of those. Here we go. Number is 1999 367 3767. Where should I actually do the number though? That's what I'm wondering. Simply because we're gonna have that explosion ahead of us or on top of us. Where should we try to blow up? Nothing really around here, except for Carlos. Come over here, Carlos. Maybe the hint is that we have to blow you up. We're gonna try it. Fire in the hole. You're lucky, Carlos, you survived. But there's the explosion. Really strange, you know. One thing we looked at, because we froze the explosion, and it does kind of look like it could possibly be an egg, maybe even the Easter egg or the egg that we're looking for, because you could see some shells kind of blowing up and shattering as it explodes. Here we go, yoga time. As we place the phone, okay, so right off the bat you can see it is not the Black Cellphone. So let's go ahead and quit. Yes, we are positive we want to quit the yoga. Is it the Black Cellphone? So we do have the Black Cellphone. Very interesting. So the game is clearly not programmed to do it. At least at this one, I still think there's a chance that maybe it'll work over on Mount Gordo, because that seems to be the most mysterious location of yoga. It's like this place is just to do it for storyline measures and just to introduce it, but perhaps the real location that you're meant to do something yoga related, of course to unlock something, perhaps would be Mount Gordo. We'll check that out coming up a little bit later on in the live stream. Make sure you guys stay tuned as I try to do this as best as possible. Ian Santos, nice. Like your last name. That last name has been in my family, so I have a Portuguese heritage. Definitely shout out to you, Ian. Jackson Turner. Jackson Turner thinks that Carlos is hiding something. Perhaps he has something to do with the Chiliad Mystery. Not likely, but it is interesting that he's wearing a shirt that says hint on it in some capacity. I also wanted to give a shout out to a couple of you guys who've given us a donation here during the live streams. I know a couple of you guys are moderators out there. That's pretty much how we show you guys appreciation for doing that. We really appreciate it. And if you want to do that, obviously you can become a moderator. Hey, we definitely need them here in the chat. It goes a little bit crazy during the live stream chats. Eugene Chavarito, is that right? Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you joining up. So when it comes to yoga, I really do believe there's something to it. It's introduced in a very, small capacity in the storyline. It is part of a main mission. In fact, a very memorable mission. But other than that, it's not too big of a deal. But it is required to get 100% in the game. And another thing that's strange about it is there's so many mini games in GTA history that you want to replay, from the dancing mini game in GTA San Andreas. You can go to the nightclub and it actually counts as exercise, I believe. You can play pool, you can play darts. Also, for some reason you can do some yoga. Not too sure why you would want to do yoga. It seems to be a rhythm-based game, kind of like the dancing and some other really popular games in the past, like Parappa the Rapper. It does that kind of stuff in some aspects. Not really. It does its own thing. But this is really, it has no replayability whatsoever. So I'm not sure why they would put it into the game. You can see the candles, I've mentioned this before, are in the primary colors in a triangle formation. It's really weird. I've also put out an episode talking about the secrets of yoga. I mean, many people think yoga is kind of a harmless thing that people do, and it is in many capacities. It's a way perhaps to stretch and all that, but it also does have some paranormal qualities. Some people believe it is a way to contact other dimensions. I know that sounds far-fetched, but yoga's been around for a while, and a lot of times the truth is very, very crazy. In fact, a lot of times it's stranger than fiction. Yoga has been completed. Autosave menu has been turned off. I've had a lot of reports of people saying that sometimes when you do yoga it autosaves, sometimes it doesn't. So what's up with that? Let's go ahead and indulge in some green juice, guys. I'm going to take a quick second break here as we indulge in the juice. Really appreciate you joining up again. I'll be back in one quick moment, my trippies.
Look out!
Yo, what's up, guys? Just gotta head over and get a helicopter so we can make our way to Mount Gordo. Unfortunately, it seems like every time I just try to go from point A to point B in this game, I get into trouble, and that's probably why it's best to take the taxi cab. Oh, ciao, puppy. Let's take this shortcut through here. Excuse me, gentlemen, don't mind me. You might want to put a shirt on. Shout out to Becky Stodert. Appreciate you guys all joining up for the live stream on a Friday. I really hope you guys are all enjoying yourselves. Nice. Hanging out at the park. Definitely something I recommend doing here this weekend. I'm going to commandeer your vehicle, sir. It's kind of a girly car anyways. I'll take it from you. Look at this thing, man. This is awesome. It's like a Chinese or Asian temple-looking structure here. Pretty epic. Alright, so we lost the cops. Let's get our chopper. Nice. Adlake 2 LOL. Shout out to you. I like your WTF comment. Very well said. So, unfortunately, when we tried the Black Cellphone there at Michael's house, we didn't get an effect. Not only did it not show up in the holder there, the stereo holder, but it really didn't seem to do anything other than asking us to quick save, which I don't really want to do when putting in a phone number. But you can see we still have the Black Cellphone. It's a lot different than the normal phone, but what's the reason that it's there? Why did they put it into the game? That is still another unanswered question. School life. Special shout out to you. Appreciate you joining up. We'll make sure to have some more live stream investigations for you guys. We are looking at a few things here in GTA 5. And I think that possibly we could be overlooking something. So that's why it's good to have these investigations. You guys can give us your ideas, which I've been looking at the comments. Definitely make sure to hit me up with ideas you have, because we can try them right here in the live stream. You can see just flying by a place like that in the background there with the spiral just really stands out. Chances are Rockstar just put it in the game to look cool, or it looks like something from the real Los Angeles landscape. That said, there could also be something that we've yet to find, because we're always looking at new things here in the game, always finding something that nobody's mentioned before. Let's do a flyby of Vinewood as we head to Mount Gordo, one of the 3 major mountains in the game. Yes. Vinewood was a big part of GTA San Andreas. Of course, that game starring CJ. I remember when you finally get to be part of Vinewood, you make it all the way across the rest of San Andreas, because when you start in Los Santos, you really live in the ghetto lifestyle. And then you move on to the wilderness, finally getting to San Fierro. Then you have to make it over to the casinos in Las Venturas. When you finally make it back to Los Santos, that is when you get to be a part of Vinewood. Unfortunately, there's nothing at all resembling a storyline arc like that in this game, even though it is set in the same location. I guess a better version. So you have the three major mountains you can see with the sun rays there in the background. You have Mount Josiah, which borders Fort Zancudo, the only military base in the game. You have Mount Chiliad, no explanation needed there. And then there's also Mount Gordo. Not too much going on there at Mount Gordo that you might think of at first, but there's a lot of like subplots, a lot of little Easter eggs. I'll show it off here before hitting up the yoga spot. You do have to be Michael, of course, while doing yoga. First thing I want to point out here as we head over to Mount Gordo, you do have an unmarked grave in clear sight of it. So in the distance of this unmarked grave, just out of nowhere, once again, no answers to this location at all, you have Mount Gordo as well as Mount Chiliad. Pretty cool. I know there's a chance that it could be the dead mother of the woman who lives there, Ursula, right there at the house next to the lighthouse. It could have some correlation to these guys, but that doesn't mean we've gotten a direct answer here in-game. Just a lot of hearsay and pretty much rumors, whatnot. You do have the lighthouse. So epic, man. I love this fucking place. But there's not much going on here at all. In fact, you can pretty much ignore it altogether if you're playing the GTA 5 storyline. You can see how the water splashes up. It's very picturesque. There's some glitches going on here as well. In fact, one of our boys, Fearless Force, has managed, I believe, to glitch inside of the lighthouse. If there was going to be something hidden, this would definitely be a good location to hide it. I guess it's telling us to do the race. I mentioned Ursula's house. One thing that we looked at here at the channel is this is the only location where you can find a pumpkin patch in the game. You know, so that's interesting. Perhaps with the unmarked grave, the pumpkin patch, and the strange behavior of Ursula, maybe this is kind of leading us to an Easter egg pointing us towards the dead, because pumpkins are a sign of the Day of the Dead. These people get very hostile around here as well. What'd I do? You don't want to mess with me. I have slow motion Matrix-esque ability. Take that. What, you want some? I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum. Damn, I'm all out of bubblegum. Oh man, the slow motion looks cool enough. It's not really the most useful thing in the world, and just because, unlike Trevor's special ability, it doesn't really make you invincible. You can still get killed pretty quickly. We have a buoy here. Oh, the cops are onto us. Check this out up here. I think this is kind of crazy as well. You have a dartboard, but in the dartboard they're using hatchets. Some extreme stuff. Once again, these guys must be the keeper. Whoa! A little explosion action back here. These guys must be the keeper of the lighthouse, I can imagine. Pretty cool location here in the game. Oh, also, badass scarecrow with the hat on top and the pumpkin. Alright. So this is at the base of Mount Gordo. Another thing that has been very much looked at here at Mount Gordo is the ghost. There is a secret ghost that shows up. Really an epic Easter egg. If you come here at a certain time, you can hear screaming, and then if you look up, you will see the ghost of Jolene Cranley. That seems to be a separate Easter egg altogether, but it is right here on Mount Gordo, of course. Shout out to Brian Rabindraith. I believe that's how you pronounce your name. Appreciate you joining up, brother. Hopefully you have a great weekend. Should be a beautiful one all across the world, wherever you guys are. You know, isn't that the beautiful thing about YouTube? Just, you have so much things going on locally. I'm based in Florida, in Tampa Bay. We have a radio show coming up later on at 10 p.m. Eastern time, our time, so that's little bit over 4 hours. So it's just awesome how, you know, I'm chilling here in Tampa Bay, Florida, and you guys are all over the world, wherever you are. I just hope it's pretty cool wherever you guys are hanging out this evening. So in the last Chiliad Mystery episode we've had at the channel, we showed off a glowing tree here on Mount Gordo. It's really easier to see at nighttime, but, you know, of course there is some other glowing objects in the game. This one stands out to us, probably pointing out the mountain in general. Ashley Cave, special shout out to you, appreciate you joining up. You have this awesome lake down there that is one of the locations of a hidden peyote plant in the game. And another thing that's pretty cool about this place is you have this tower on the top. There's been a lot of Morse code messages found in the game, and sometimes these things do blink. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is another Morse code location in the game. It's really hard to read Morse code, man. I've looked into it. Not the easiest thing to do in the world. I guess maybe it just takes practice. And then lastly, this is the final location in the game. One of 2 locations that you can do yoga. If you guys do want to come up here and do yoga, make sure to watch out for that zany cougar, because he does hang out around here and he will kill you with the quickness as you try to do some stretches. Maybe contact the paranormal world. So here's the yoga. Mount Chiliad looks absolutely epic in the background. Shout out to Josh Owens. Looks purple in the background there. Let's see what's going on in the other side here before we start the yoga. Some foggy islands, it appears. Pretty crazy. And of course the ghost will manifest itself not too far or from now, not too long away. Interesting, we've been looking for the egg. This does have a pretty crazy crack in there right there. You can see and considering it is in this suspicious location, you can see the rock looks pretty normal from one side, but there's a little trail that leads you right around. It does look pretty close. I've never noticed that before. Huh. We'll try to blow that up here with the RPG. Break the egg. It is on fire. I didn't know rocks can get on fire. Look at that. See, that verifies that there's some sort of crack in there. Not exactly the crack we first thought, though. Fire in the hole. Interesting. I think there's probably just a lot of texture glitches going on here. So once again, we have the Black Cellphone. Let's go ahead and do some yoga. Still not the Black Cellphone. It reverts to the blue phone. Son of a... You can also see as we wear the Epsilon robes, you do take those off. One thing that's definitely worth pointing out is the lights are blinking in the background. It doesn't seem to be in a Morse code pattern. It's more, you know, of a rhythm. Huh, I'm watching those a little bit. Still have the candles. Gotta have those with you, right? If you're doing yoga, don't want to do it without the candles. Damn it. I'm trying to read some comments while doing some yoga. 7 clips equal. Appreciate you joining up. Make sure you guys let me know what you have in mind when it comes to the Chiliad Mystery. A couple things have been talked about recently. One recent discovery was on the railgun, something I like to use all the time, an exclusive weapon to the next-gen version of the game. Well, that has a 1.21 gigawatt clue on it, or at least a message. Pretty cool, man. We've seen it in a bunch of different locations. I'll make sure to get into that more in depth here in an episode coming up for you guys, so watch out for that. Could that be the key to reaching 1.21 gigawatts? Why is Rockstar referencing Back to the Future so damn much here in the game? It's crazy. Okay. Easy, Michael. This one you could easily injure yourself. Interesting. Is that anybody, Tommy Patino, I believe he said. Has anybody found out the proper way to do yoga? I know people have definitely looked into that. There's different things that happen while you do yoga. There's actually like a perfect breath you can do and whatnot. Very difficult to do. Look at the cell phone in the background. That is not the Black Cellphone, damn it. What the hell? What? Oh, I slipped. I fucked up quickly. Certainly not the perfect way to do yoga. Interesting. I wonder how many of those animations there are of slipping. Another thing I know I've mentioned before, guys, it cannot be a coincidence that you do have not only the radio tower in the background, but Mount Chiliad also very visible in the background most of the time when doing yoga here on top of Mount Gordo. Easy, Michael. Not sure why you want to come all the way to the top of the mountain to do yoga. One thing I also will point out is that I think yoga, I mean, it seems like one of those things you do with a lot of people, but that doesn't happen in the game. It's just you by yourself. Try releasing the triggers right after the circles are filling up. Now that is exactly what I'm doing, just so you know. But it's hard to be completely accurate. I've tested this out and tried it a bunch of times. I'm sure you guys know I've played a lot of Grand Theft Auto 5. GTA has been my favorite game for a long time. GTA 5 is no exception. Okay, this is an interesting pose right here. You know, you have the mountain in the background. I mean, it may not seem like much as you kind of are mooning the mountain, perhaps in fart position, but it would make for a funny Easter egg if something happened. Let's continue with the yoga. Oh, we're done. Nice. And of course you end out doing this really interesting position here. You can see Michael back with the robes and puts his arms in the stretched out position, and it always makes sure that Mount Chiliad is in the distance. Notice how it didn't ask us to save that time. The first time it asked us to save, it said, you know, it would have saved the game. But, of course, we don't have autosave on. Interesting. And that time didn't even ask us if we wanted to save at all. Is it because we didn't do it correctly? I see you back there, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Where are you? Oh, no! Well, it was worth it. I'll be right back, guys, to end out the live stream. Really appreciate you guys joining up. And let's go ahead and end it out in style. Yo, thanks again for joining up for the live stream, guys. As we control Bigfoot to end it out, always let me know what you have in mind for future live streams. I also saw you guys mention that survival mode will be updated in Fallout 4, so that's epic. Definitely will continue our Fallout 4 live stream playthrough very soon. Session 2 is going to be coming up, so watch out for that. Alright, we managed to steal the park ranger's vehicle. That's what he gets for messing with the wildlife. I know that cougar attacked us, but it's just because he was hungry. We are the king of the wildlife, Sasquatch. Shout out to Itso telling us to check out the hand, which the hand on the map is it's the windmill farm. So we could definitely check that out. Damn! They're out for us. Don't want to mess with Sasquatch. Driving by you guys, we have a mission. We are going to head to the military base. Yes, Fort Zancudo. But we need a faster car here. Oh my gosh, these guys are not happy with us apparently. Okay, is there anything worth taking? Okay, I think this one will do. As long as they don't shoot out the tires. Go, Bigfoot, go! Go, 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 go. We got our classy Virgo. Exit stage left. Alright. I think that'll do. Looks like she's still in one shape. And to Fort Zancudo we go. Let's take the beach route. Shout out to McGowan, man. Thank you so much for joining up. Highest hopes. Shout out to you. Appreciate you. Scave Baby 300. Rayquaza 42. Really appreciate you joining up, man. One of my favorites of the Trippy family members. Oh, Shizen, as he was the one who gave me the information on Fallout 4. Really looking forward to that. Survival mode is still not as good as it needs to be, and the game's been out for so long. What the hell are they waiting for? Here we go. Chilling. Bigfoot riding dirty. Heading into the military base. Oh no. No. Damn you, coppers. It's okay. I see what you're doing. Alright, I've got a backup plan. They already got the jets circling, man. That's not a good sign. Good thing they don't blow you up at 3 stars. Can you imagine if I already would have jets coming after me? So in that aspect, there is a way, to have the military on you. Because, that's something we've always wanted. What the hell? GTA Vice City unleashes the military presence on us, but this game can't do that unless we go to the military base. That's definitely a way to have the jets come after you. You really don't stand a chance. We are making our way towards the military base like a ninja. Gotta love the foliage of this version of the game. Very lush. Ooh. Wouldn't it be cool if GTA, oh boy, here we go, introduced like a Minecraft aspect of the game, just because there's so much to work with, and because there's not a whole lot you can do other than, shooting and walking around and whatnot. There's this land that goes unused. I kind of talked about it when I previewed the upcoming Red Dead game, how I hope that, maybe there's an ability for us to build houses, and I also was thinking of possibly a way where we can create a mine or something. Well, they need to do that in an upcoming Rockstar game, just because there's so much land to work with. That would be awesome. The military base does not know what they have coming, because we're coming at them at Bigfoot. Oh yeah, damn. Alright, so we are in the secret section here, so they can't see us. Unfortunately, we already have 4 stars, so they know we're somewhere around here. What is that, a tractor? Ghost tractor? Okay. Wait a minute. What the hell's going on? There's nobody driving that tractor. It is clearly driving by itself, guys. We have discovered the ghost tractor here on the live stream. Really want to thank all of you guys for being part of this and being witnesses of the ghost that drives the tractor in the military base. You know, imagine the employees here of the military base. Not only do you see Bigfoot running around, but you also see a tractor driving around, seemingly on its own. Interesting, we have a shout out saying that there's an X that appears on one of the rocks nearby. I'll have to check that out. I'll definitely investigate that. Did we lose the tractor, guys? I don't see it. Let me know if you have any sightings. Oh, jeez. Don't you dare shoot me. Damn you. Haymaker. Let's move on. Alright. Whoa. Oh, boy. Not going to end well here, as I think we're pretty well pinned down, guys. We didn't make it too far into the military base. We'll head in there as Franklin, though. You know, guess it just wasn't meant to be for Bigfoot. Come on, man. You think they're going to go after the tractor before us. It's like Bigfoot, he has to eat and sleep like any other living thing. But a ghost and then a tractor, that's something you need to catch while you see it. Very powerful peyote there, Franklin. Hopefully you're okay. Let's climb down here. It's pretty interesting how Rockstar, you know, put this golden peyote plant in the game, a way for us to play as Bigfoot. Hopefully they give us a way to play as some other things in the game. Now, you can use director mode to use some interesting characters as well. You know, you can create... Oh boy, don't touch the cop. What'd I do? What the hell? Damn you. You know what? I'm not going to stand for that. You can actually control an alien during the director mode. Take that. That's our first attack before we get to the military base to end out the episode. Thank you guys again for joining up. I'll have another live stream soon, as well as a full HD Chiliad Mystery episode. We have a bunch of things to get into, man. There's so much going on, and kind of as I talked about a little bit earlier, you know, I love how YouTube is just a perfect outlet. You know, you guys can really watch anything you want at any moment. So we definitely try to do our part here at the channel. When it comes to the Chiliad Mystery, you know, there's a lot that needs to be covered. So we definitely could use your help. Doing it during the live streams is definitely a lot of fun. And I don't know about you guys, but it's like the best way to start off the weekend. What kind of bike do we have here? Hurry up. This damn truck is so freaking slow. Here we go. Perfect. Thank you. I will take that from you. No, no, no. Don't bother fighting back. Who the hell is shooting? Uh-oh. Man, 2 stars. They're already trying to take us out. Damn, this is a badass bike. What do we got here? Oh, nice. This is definitely one of the better bikes in the game. Some pretty badass exhaust. Watch out. Good thing we're Franklin. We're definitely going to have to use the slow down ability here. Gotta like this mini mountain right here. Gotta turn around. This game really is perfect for racing. There's so many roads that are almost thought out from a racing perspective. I love to just grab a bike and go as fast as I can. Whoa. Watch out for the copper. Alright, Franklin. Whoa. Thank goodness for the slowdown ability. Probably the single best thing they added to Grand Theft Auto, in my opinion. Here we go. Flying. Whoa. Yes. There goes the jet. We have 4 stars. Once again, guys, man, the military base, easily the most epic location in Grand Theft Auto 5, yet you never have to come here. Why would they not include a mission based around this? You know, a part of me wonders almost if they told Rockstar, you know, they weren't allowed to do anything too crazy against the military base, because keep in mind, you know, that GTA 4 didn't have planes because of the whole 9/11 situation. So I wonder if Rockstar's just worried to base anything around the military base. But what they could do around the military base is base like an alien presence or big Easter eggs, because we've seen that. Obviously, it'd be cool if there's a major Easter egg to be found. The jetpack would be the best thing to be found there at the military base, which is well protected, man, for a place that doesn't have much to find at all. You know, you can head into that control tower. It's pretty hard to make your way inside of there. They will blow you up with the freaking quickness, man. Those tanks do not mess around. Oh no, it opened up. Thank you guys again for joining up. Make sure to stay tuned here at Trippy Commentaries. As I said, we have some special things coming up over the weekend. Definitely want to give some content for you guys to chill and relax to. Just hang out with us here as part of the Trippy crew. And we'll definitely bring you things during the weekend, as well as another live stream coming up. We're huge sports fans here at the channel, so it's pretty fun to watch the draft. And, you know, you really can't watch those guys for too long. Mel Kiper and Chris Berman. Turn on some GTA 5 and see what you can find. So you watch the draft or whatever the hell you might be doing during the weekend. As the lights turn on and nightfall hits here in Grand Theft Auto 5. Guys, have a great weekend. Stay tuned here to Trippy Commentaries. And definitely enjoy yourselves, as we will bring you many things. Special shout out to all of you guys in the chat. Damn, it's popping off in there. Matt Bunkwalt. Shout out to you. Peter the Vlogger. I know you said it's your first time. Appreciate all of you guys, man. We'll bring you some epic live streams coming soon. Have a very epic weekend. And more importantly, as always, make sure to stay trippy, my friends.